Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at our market leading stocks for the coming session. This is going to be for Tuesday, March 25th, 2014. Well, from the previous session, from Friday scans, we definitely had a lot of downside indicated in the market, and we certainly got that. Today, the scans are much less committal. Going to see a couple of signals on both sides, but we're not really going to get any kind of dominant picture like we got from Friday. But nonetheless, these are going to be useful because there's a couple of deviations there. Open-close deviations to the downside include Sina, Netflix, Entertainment Arts, and Adobe. Those are all things that are going to be posting some very nasty-looking candles today. To the upside, we've got a VWAP deviation in First Solar, which means they're coming in fairly late in the day here and really coming for it fairly aggressively. A couple of volume bumps, Biogen's following through with more volume. That's certainly to the downside. Broadcom, it's got a volume bump. Google has one. Had a really nice short in Google today. We got short Google when it broke under 1171.50, and that worked for about almost 20 points. Netflix also has a volume bump, and that stock is just getting hosed today. Financials a little bit to the buy side here, and they are the CPS variety, which is important, but it's not at least 2 to 1, so I can't get too excited. But we do have a couple things to pay attention to for tomorrow. We do have a volume bump in Mastercard. A couple of these issues are trading some fairly late volume, which is okay for the first day of options expiration into the new cycle. I mean, but we just don't want to see that continue Wednesday, Thursday. Taking a look at the energy names, a little bit better to buy here. These are the CPS varieties. RPS signals and the contra candles don't carry quite as much weight as the CPSs. The Arch Coals ACI does have a open-close deviation, as does the PBR. As far as the generals go, kind of an absence of signals here. We've got one upside potentially with GE. Not a lot of big deviations either way. We do have some above average volume in Johnson & Johnson, but such a low beta name, there's not much movement away from the open. Taking a look at the housing names, absence of signals here. A little bit light on the volume. This will probably be more of a focal point tomorrow. Tomorrow the Case-Shiller number comes out, and also the new home sales. Transportation is not a lot going on here. Dry ships is getting beat up pretty well. That's more than 4% below the day's open. Here's a look at the commodities. A little bit to the sell side, but certainly nothing too convincing. Keep an eye on silver, wheat, and SLW. More than 5% below the day's open. It's got a downside CPS, and it's also sporting a volume bump today. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight, and if you find these videos useful and informational, please give us a thumbs up. Thank you.